Hello and welcome to day 8. Hello and welcome to day 8. My name is Irina Shevtsov. I am certified NLP timeline therapy hypnotherapy coach, and in this live series in the month of August we are talking about breakup recovery. Yesterday we talked about what does it take to have those 5 keys that you need to transform. And if you're curious, you can check the feed below or wherever you're watching it. And today we are going to talk about the actual breakup recovery and what does it take. I believe recovery is a fourth state of being approached because we are energetic beings and we have those four states. We have physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. And today we're going to talk about physical state of being. What it is, why physical, why is it first? Well, because it's the first thing that you see in the mirror every day when you wake up. It's something that you can relate to. You don't have to think much about it. And it's important in your recovery because how you see yourself, how you feel in your body, how you perceive yourself, it's all plays a part in recovery, in being happy, because in the end, don't we all want to be happy after? And the first thing I ever did for myself was started to walk, just walking outside and exercising my body and clearing my mind, and did wonders in the long-term events. I called it, because you cannot see it right away what happens immediately, but it's the habit. Once you start building and you keep on growing and building upon it, you get to experience what it's like. So physical state is very, very important, and we begin with a morning routine. Why morning routine? Well, how you start your day is going to determine how your whole day is going to go, how your month, your week, your quarter, and your year is going to go. So it's important not how early you wake up, because you could be an early bird, you can be, you like to sleep more. So it doesn't matter when you wake up, but it matters how you wake up. What is that set of mind that you awake with? What is the intention that you set for yourself every single morning when you wake up? And morning routine can be different for all, but it matters, like Heikolt, when we learn those things and adapt it into our own schedule, into our own life. Don't copy everything what you hear, but adapt something that makes it worthwhile. So my morning routine is pretty fairly simple. Wake up, meditate, go for a walk, absorb the nature, surround yourself with nature, be present to where you are, and appreciate all of the amazing things that you have in your life. Practicing daily gratitude, even in the midst of despair, even in the midst of breakup, in the midst of brokenness, anxiety, depression, in the midst of everything going wrong, there are some things that we can be grateful for. Whether you have roof over your head, or you have food on your table, or your body is operating to the best of its ability and it's healthy, and the fact that you woke up this morning is an indication that you are not done. There is still work for you to be done here. And so being grateful, practice attitude of gratitude, and see how your life can improve for the better. And then your exercise, and then your nutrition, because it's also part of physical body. What is nutrition? What would you say? How does that come in? And why is that part of physical body? Well, you are what you eat. How you consume, what kind of things you put in your body, the same output you're gonna get out of your body. So it's important what you feed your senses, what kind of, when you exercise, think of your body as a high performance vehicle. Think of your body as a Ferrari. How would you treat a Ferrari? How often would you change oil? How often would you check that the wipers are, or working right, and the car is running to the best of its abilities? How often would you do that? And would you care that you need to have, you put good kind of gasoline into your car? And you make sure, you check all your mirrors and everything mechanically, it's all working smoothly. Your body is the same way. What kind of ingredients, foods, nutrition, physical aspects, what you put in your body, what kind of information you consume from external world, what are the stories that you tell yourself. All of those things play a part in how your body performs. And if you want to have a high performance body, treat it well, feed it with good nutrition, exercise it like a high performance vehicle, and do all those things for yourself that make you feel alive when you are addressing those physical needs that are part of this recovery that we're talking about. These are our monthly series. For the months of August, I'm talking about breakup recovery. What does it take to recover after breakup, after separation, after divorce? And I'm not saying it easy. It takes time and it is difficult, but it is possible. Life after divorce can be great, and it can be amazing if you let yourself experience all that it takes to do. So, physical aspect. Today we're talking about physical body, physical state of being, because I believe recovery is a 4 states of approach: physical, emotional, spiritual, and mental. Today we're talking about physical. And what does it take in the physical? It's about your morning routine, how you set your morning up. That's going to determine the rest of your day. It's about nutrition. What kind of food do you put in your body? And I'm by no means not a nutritionist. I'm not a therapist in that regard. So I'm just sharing personally what I have done for myself in my recovery process that allowed me to be here with you today, to be able to recover, to be thriving and feeling better than I felt in my younger years. So important thing is like, what do you put in your body? How do you treat your body? Another aspect is sleep. Sleep is very important. And oftentimes we dismiss it or we don't pay enough attention to it. But your morning routine, it actually begins the night before. How do you set yourself up the night before? What kind of things do you feed your mind? Because our mind is very suggestible right before it goes to bed, and in the morning, the first thing when you wake up, it's very suggestible. So my advice is, don't scroll through social media 2 hours before sleep. Don't consume negative news. Do something therapeutic, something beautiful for yourself, because then when you go to sleep, your mind is processing all of that information that you just kind of programmed it right before you went to sleep. Make your room nice and cold and dark. Invest in some blackout curtains, and make your sleep a place just for sleeping. So don't do any kind of work or any other activities in there other than sleeping, because then your body starts associating, okay, this is the bedroom and I sleep here, I don't work here. If you're suffering with with sleep issues or going to bed, so sleep is very important. And the kind of sleep you get, actually the best kind of sleep you get is between hours of 9 and 12. That's the most beneficial type of sleep. Because your body actually gets to rest. We go through different phases when we fall asleep. There is a restful sleep, the deep sleep, and the most restorative sleep that you get. And you need it on a daily basis to release yourself from stress, to get that healing if necessary. And that happens between 9 and 12 hours at night. So it's important to get yourself to bed early if possible. You will feel amazing in the morning if you do that for yourself. And then, if you set yourself up great in the evening, you distracted yourself from negative news, you didn't stay up late, you didn't scroll through social media or consume negative news, see how incredible you will feel in the morning, how restful you will feel, and all of this you can do for yourself. It's not rocket science and it's not hard, but it takes perseverance, it takes determination. And if you're willing to succeed on this road to recovery, if you're willing to be a happier individual, try to adopt certain practices that I'm sharing in your life and see how your life can improve for the better. What else? So morning routine talked about, physical exercise, nutrition is important, and We all have different bodies, different nutrition applicable to all. I at one time was a vegetarian, and I was able to lose 10 pounds. And losing weight was never my goal. My goal was to have more energy, have less sickness. And when I did that for myself, I lost weight as a kind of a consequence, even though it wasn't my goal. But it allowed me to be more energetic. I didn't get sick as often. And this was back 6 years ago. And I was lighter. I didn't feel, those slumpiness or slowness that we feel around 3 to 4 o'clock and we need to snack on something. So those were some of the benefits that I was able to experience when I addressed my physical state of being. Exercising in the morning, clearing my mind, exercising my body, being there and doing it for myself when no one's watching, because you're not doing it for anybody. Let's face it. You're doing it for yourself first and foremost, because you want to be happy. And if you are looking for somebody to come and save you, look in the mirror, because you are right there staring back at yourself. You can help yourself. So this is it for today, where we talked about physical state of being, how you can, once you implement those things that I shared, it's a first kind of culprit on the way to recovery as addressing your physical body needs. It's morning routine, it's your nutrition, your exercise, your sleep. All those things play an integral part, and it's not the complete picture, it's just part of the picture. It's a stepping stone onto other states of being. So you can join me tomorrow. I'm gonna share about emotional state of being and what does it do for you on the way to recovery. And this is I'm sharing. I have a Happiness Academy program where it addresses all those 4 states of being, and this is some of the stuff that we cover in that academy. And if you're looking to transform, if you feel that if you've been in a long-term relationship and now you feel the relationship is over, you don't know what next step to take, and you feel a loss of identity, feel free to reach out in the comments or in the bio, and let's see if I can help you. So until tomorrow, have an amazing rest of your Saturday. Remember that you are limitless. The only person standing in the way of your success is you. And it's never too late to change. Never let anybody tell you that it's too late. Everything is possible. Keep that in mind. Have an amazing rest of your Saturday, and I will see you tomorrow, where we're going to talk about emotional state of being and what are some of the things that you can implement to recover after breakup. If you are suffering, if you're struggling, what are some of the things that you can do for yourself today so that you feel better tomorrow? Join me tomorrow again. Thank you so much for joining me, and have an amazing rest of your Saturday.